Hi, if you are a service business owner wondering whether Google Ads is worth the investment, then this video is definitely for you. Because I talk to business owners every single week who tell me the same thing. I want to get more clients, but I'm scared of throwing money down a black hole with Google Ads. So, in this video, I will walk you through the exact calculation that I use with my clients to determine whether Google Ads will be profitable for their business before they even spend a single dollar on ads. I'll use an easy to use Excel spreadsheet that you can copy by clicking the link in the description so you can run the numbers for your own business. Let's get into it. So, a lot of business owners say that Google Ads are too expensive and oh, I can't afford to spend $1,000 in a month on it. But really, they are looking at it from the wrong perspective because you are not spending $1,000, you're investing $1,000 to potentially make five or $10,000 back. So the question really becomes, do they make you more money than they cost? And that's what we're getting into today. So here's an example. Let's say you're getting five customers monthly from referrals at $400 each. That's $2,000 in monthly revenue that you're making right now. Now, what if you could get five more customers each month? That would mean an extra $2,000 monthly or $24,000 annually. So here's the question. How much would you pay to guarantee an extra $24,000 in a year? And most people would say quite a bit. So let's do the math. If you're spending, for example, $800 on ads every month, that's times 12, $9,600 in an annual investment to get that $24,000 in extra revenue. So that's a 150% return on investment. And that's still being conservative because Google Ads can do even better than that. So really, the real cost isn't the $800 monthly, it is the $24,000 annually that you're not making while saying no to Google Ads. And right now, we're getting into the spreadsheet so I can show you how to calculate it yourself. So basically, this is a spreadsheet I was talking about. By the way, this thing is awesome. I think if you change a couple of formulas, you can go to the moon with this thing. It calculates your profit perfectly. It doesn't leave out any costs. It even goes into how many customers you lose per month. So you have the exact profit at the end of the year as calculated. This is awesome. So let me quickly go through it. Left side of the screen, here you basically input your current company numbers. So you enter your profit margin, how much it costs you to acquire one new customer, so your customer acquisition cost. If you're already advertising, you can just go with the numbers that you know of right now. If you're not advertising yet, then just rely on research. So for example, you can go into Google and search, okay, how much is the average customer acquisition cost for my industry, and just import it right there. Now, performance fee is not important. That's for when you're working with a marketing agency like myself. For example, if I would get you a new client as a roofer, because this is a roofer example, I would charge you $500 right here. And then it calculates also in the whole spreadsheet, so you know exactly what you're spending and what you're making back. Not important. Right here, you enter how many months the average customer stays. If you're a roofer, you only see him once because it's a big project. If you're a cleaning company, you might as well see them 12 months in a year because they stay for a whole year. That's what you fill out right here. You fill out your job size as well. So in this 1 month, how much do the customers give you? And then also, of course, here you enter your goal amount of clients per month. So let's say you want to get 2 new roofing projects in a month, then you enter the number 2 right here. Very important as well, to make sure the calculation makes perfect sense, is to enter your client churn. So if you know it, you can just change that percentage right here. So if you have a monthly churn of 5%, you enter 5% here. If you don't know yet, just use this calculation. So let's say, right, you have 100 customers right now, then you always lose some customers. So here you can say, oh, okay, if I have 100 clients, then I will lose about 5 customers next month because that's about the percentage that I lose. So you enter this and your customer churn gets calculated and the spreadsheet fixes itself for you. So basically what I want to say is just fill out these areas. Don't touch anything else, and it will do the calculation for you. So let's now analyze this for a couple of examples. All right, so let's go through a little example. In this example, we're going to use a roofer. So most roofers have a profit margin of about 30%. So that's what we enter here. Customer acquisition cost for roofers is about $1,000. And for the people that haven't run ads yet, I'll quickly explain how this works. So let's say you have a cost per click in Google of $12. That means that if you spend $1,000, you will get 83 visitors. Out of those 83 visitors, let's say 6.7 of them fill out your form, which is 8% conversion rate. So it means you have 6.7 leads. From those leads, you get 5 actual appointments, and 4 of those appointments actually show up. From those 4 appointments, you close one of them, so you sign one client for a total ad spend of $1,000. So that's how we get to this number. Now, let's see. Basically, these numbers aren't all that important. Basically, what it's showing you is your gross profit margin without the ad spend. So let's say you attract one client. Well, if your job size is $15,000 as a roofer and you have a profit margin of 30%, you make 4.5 per job right now without advertising. Now, let's say you start advertising, right? Well, then you see, okay, we have a cost of $2,000. Now, let's say you an extra cost of $2,000, by the way. Now, let's say you want to attract 2 clients per month. That means that your gross profit that we calculate right here turns into $9,000. So if you have 2 new clients per month without advertising, that means you make $9,000. But we, of course, have the advertising cost. And to attract 2 new clients, we will need to spend $2,000. This is what the calculation spreadsheet tells you. You don't need to fill this out yourself. So, and then at the end of the day, you know, okay, this is my actual profit after retaining the client for his whole lifetime value. So that's what this site tells you. Not that important. The real interesting part is right here. So let's say you're a roofer. Well, that means that you don't have monthly recurring clients. It's just a one-time project. So your churn rate is 100%. Now, we spent $2,000 to make this $9,000 back, meaning that you make $7,000 like calculated right here. So as you can see, the spreadsheet works, shows your return on investment percentage. And basically, as a roofer, it's very straightforward. As long as your ad spend is lower than your revenue that you're getting in, then you're perfectly fine. So that's all there's to it. Because here you can see we have the spend for the ads, and this is your profit. So this is not your revenue, right? This is your profit. So as you can see, this ad is profitable from month one. Now let's take a more interesting example. Let's say you're a residential cleaning company, right? Well, profit margins are about the same. Let's go with 20%, right? And the customer acquisition cost is about $83. Now, how many months does the average customer stay for a cleaning company? Well, let's say they last at least a whole year, so enter 12 months right here. Let's say you do bi-weekly cleaning, so twice a month, and each cleaning costs them $200. That means that you will get $400 in a month. So that's what you enter right here. As you can see, this is very easy. This is all you have to do. So how many clients do you want in a month? Okay, we're a cleaning company. Our profit margins are lower. Let's go for 20 new clients in a month. Okay, let's see. How much do we need to spend? Well, we have a gross profit per job of $80. It's not a lot. So let's say we get 20 new clients. Well, then our gross lifetime values, so from 1 month of advertising, will be $19,200. Again, not that important. It doesn't say a whole lot. We want to know the actual profits, of course. But to get those 20 new clients, here you can see it, you need to spend $1,660. That's the main takeaway that you need to have from the left side of the column. Other than that, you don't have to mind about it that much. The real interesting part is right here again. So if you're a cleaning company, let's not forget to fill in the churn rate. You lose 5 customers in a month, for example, monthly churn rate of 5%. So as you can see, the calculation changed by itself. So how much do we spend in the month? Oh yeah, we spent $1,660 on ads, and we only make a profit of $1,600. So we're losing money in the first month. Now, A lot of business owners would panic here and say, okay, we stop advertising because this is not profitable. What they're forgetting, though, is that they have a recurring business model. So the clients that you attract right now for a certain amount of money, they stay next month again without you having to spend any money at all. You just need to deliver a good service. So it adds up. You keep spending the same amount of money, but your amount of clients keeps going up. And that's what you can see here in the checklist. So in month 2, you can become profitable if you're a cleaning company with these numbers, of course. And then you also have a graph. So the moment the red bar is taller than the blue one, then you're in profit. So this is basically how the spreadsheet works. If you want to do this for your own business, then just go to the link in the description, click on it, and you can request this file and fill it out yourself. I hope this was helpful. If it was, please subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video.